It's been a while since I tried streaming. Anyway, I'm not going to go into why I stopped for a while and why I may stop again. But this is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the new Game Plus on Ultra Hard. As I said in the description, there may be spoilers. This is actually the third time I've played the game. If anyone who's familiar with the story, I just finished The Revenge of the Nora. I have some other quests in this area. I think it's still most of the quests that you get at, is it Devil's Crown? Let's see. Where is this the one? Mother's Crown. It's Devil's Crown. Wow. That was an odd misspeak. I'd like to, chalk it up to having that I'm currently in Devil's Grief, but, I think I may, for now, skip something I had been doing on this playthrough, which was being really thorough. After I finished the game the first time, I bought a copy of the official Horizon Zero Dawn guide because there are there are all of these world data points. After finishing the game, I had found, I don't remember exactly either, about 13 or maybe 17 of them. There's a lot more than 17 here. What is it? 24, 48, 60. There's 67 text data points. So I use the official guide shows the location of every one of them. So I use the official guide to go and collect all of the data points that I had missed. This playthrough, I decided to use the guide right from the start and make sure I didn't miss any of the data points. Of course, I already have them on on my completed game save, so I don't really need to collect them again, and I haven't paid any attention to whether or not I get any of these ghost any of these points toward my ghost level, whatever that is. And I'm pretty sure I don't get shards for it. That's a big thing, which I find pretty interesting on this New Game Plus. I think it has to be the combination of New Game Plus and ultra hard mode. They increase the cost especially at least of the of the advanced weapons and outfits that merchants sell. I forget what they're called as a category offhand. Anyway, they're really expensive, and I assume they did that because most people, like myself, finished the game with a surplus of shards. Right now, let's see. Right now I have 47,461 shards. some gracious person on Reddit made a list of everything that was needed to buy the advanced weapons and outfits, and it came to 142,000 shards, something like that. You need, and a whole list of mainly the hearts of machines, plus a few other items that you need to actually buy all of these advanced weapons and outfits. Actually, I should get that list up on my secondary screen, which is actually my iPad. But I'm also using it. I'm also using the iPad to look at Twitch chat on the off chance that somebody actually shows up and types something into my chat while I'm playing the game. But I guess, I can switch between the two, or maybe I don't know if I can set up the split view on the iPad, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. I am looking for... let's see, where did I put that? Media, gaming, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, resources guide. There's the list. And thanks to my crappy eyesight, I've got to make these words bigger. So yes, 142,100 metal shards, lots of machine hearts. For example, you need 2 behemoth hearts, 2 bellowback hearts, 4 charger hearts, 6 grazer hearts, according to this person, 2 lancer hearts. I think those are actually called lance horns. Whoops. Machine catalog. Those are actually called lance horn. Yeah. I assume when he says lancer here, he means the lance horn. 2 hearts, 6 long leg hearts, 2 rock breaker hearts, 4 sawtooth, 4 scrappers, 4 shellwalker hearts, 4 snapmaw hearts, 2 stormbird hearts, 4 strider hearts, 2 thunderjaw hearts, 2 trampler hearts, 6 watcher hearts. I've actually got some of these by now, but I'm early enough in the game, so I haven't seen, of course, a lot of these machines yet. You also need 2 goose skins, 2 raccoon skins, and 2 rat skins. Rat skins were really frustrating the first time I played the game because I didn't pay any attention to rats until all of a sudden, for one of my carrying bags, I needed a rat skin to upgrade it. It took a while to find a rat skin. You need 4 of the crystal braiding and 6 of the luminous braiding. Crystal braiding, I'm pretty sure that's the one that only comes from, big monsters, Thunderjaw, Behemoth, and Rockbreakers, I think. You also need 240 blaze and 80 metal vessels, according to this guy's compilation. He also points out that he has not, in his playthrough, he has not reached the point where he receives the Shadow Stalwart Adept. That's the name of these more advanced items. He has not reached a point in the story where he receives the Shadow Stalwart outfit, so he doesn't know yet what the Adept version of that is going to cost. Oh, wait. Oh, really? Oh, there's some new information here. Cool. Oh, I love these compulsive thorough people. Oh, now there's a list. I don't know if it's the same person or somebody else in the chat who made this wonderful compile. Is this a compilation? Anyway. The Adept Ropecaster, 5,000 shards, 2 Snapmaw hearts. Now, this is great because, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough shards alone in this playthrough to get a full set of Adept weapons and outfits. So, and that's actually one of the reasons why I like that they charge so much in this, because it really throws it back to the first game first playthrough, where for a lot of it I'm saying, I really want that bow, but man, if I buy that bow, I'm hardly going to have enough shards left to even make arrows. What am I going to do? And I like that, that I get some of that back in this playthrough. Sling, Tripcaster, Warbow. I'm not exactly sure yet how much of an advantage. I mean, the difference between the Adept versions of the outfits and the weapons is that the Adept versions come with an additional modification slot. Otherwise, from what I've heard or read or seen on Joe Raptor, is that the guy? This guy who does a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn YouTube videos. He's a lot of fun to listen to. Anyway, let's see. I'm getting distracted. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, as far as I understand it, and I haven't personally had a chance to check this yet, that the only difference between the Adept version and the Shadow version is this additional modification slot. I gotta say, I mean, the Shadow weapons and outfits are really effective so far. I mean, granted, I haven't, encountered the really big monsters yet. I haven't had to fight one of those annoying boss battles in a cauldron yet. But I mean, sawtooths and blowbacks, being fully armed with, from the end of my first playthrough. I mean, I've got all the Shadow outfits. I've got all the Shadow weapons. I've got lots of purple mods. So far, and I know that this is going to come back and bite me when I say this, but so far it's been pretty easy. With all the equipment that I have, it's been pretty easy. I mean, sawtooths, they're not hard to take down. That corruptor, the first time you have to fight a corruptor, man, there really was nothing to it. Bellowbacks, I can knock bellowbacks down, and I mean, I'm sure anybody who's played this game, and especially if, like me, if you've then watched people on Twitch play it, one of the things that is so much fun is how versatile the tools are. I wouldn't have thought so at first. I mean, I didn't necessarily. Well, there's not that much here to play with, but I'm always amazed at the different. Every person seems to take their own unique approach to fighting the machines in this game, and it's so much fun to see. So when I talk about, if I talk about, how I'm taking down a blowback, I have no, I don't even know if you can say that there's a perfect way to do it, and it's a game. So the perfect way to do it is the one that you just find to be most fun. And often the most fun way is not the easiest way, but for now, since it's ultra hard difficulty and without the final armor, I mean, on my second playthrough I tried playing it on very hard, with the progression of starting out with essentially no health, no protection, the weakest weapons. I had to knock it back down to hard. And this is me. I know I'm sure other people didn't have a problem with it. I did. So ultra hard, we'll see. I'm basically trying to my attempt at playing the regular game on very hard has got me spooked enough that I'm just using every trick I can think of when I fight these monsters, these machines, in ultra hard. But like I say, so far it's been okay. Bellowbacks, I was going to just rattle off a quick example. I mean, Bellowbacks, I even, there was a spot where there are 3 fire Bellowbacks orbiting around, and as long as I can run away every now and then, to get away, I just use ice grenades to freeze them, and then grenade bombs to kill them. Usually for each one I would have to freeze it twice and bomb it twice. The second time I ran into Bellowbacks, I changed that up. I used the war bow with freeze arrows and triple knocked the arrows, and it took, I think, 1 triple knock shot and 1 single knock shot after that to freeze the Bellowback, and then again I went to grenade the sling, and use the sling to throw grenades at it, and it just, so far it's not hard. A sawtooth I can take down with, let's just get to the weapon. Sawtooth I can take down with the Shadow Tripcaster. If you're looking at my screen, it's all decked out right now for fire. I put one of those across its path. Often I find that half the time that alone will set it on fire, and it will be destroyed before even that first fire burns out. If that's the first fire doesn't do it, I triple knock 3 fire arrows in the hunter bow and hit it with that. I don't recall 3 fire arrow. I think 3 fire arrows, even the way I have it set up right now, is enough to set it on fire again. I've had a little trouble where 2 sawtooths are patrolling the same area. I've got to kind of run away from the second one, and again, it's either my poor coordination, which I'm sure is an important part of my gameplay, but my poor coordination and the machines being apparent, they're clearly more, especially the lesser ones that's where it's really obvious to me that they're more aggressive. Anyway, it seems to me so far that I have to pay much more attention to dodging correctly, to dodging in a way that keeps me from taking damage. And that means really, facing whatever is dodging me and absolutely dodging to the side when it attacks. If I try and dodge away, away in the direction it's moving to, the dodge is just, it doesn't work. So, anyway. But, it's a game. It's all part of the fun. So, I have just finished... the Revenge of the Nora, and I used my fast travel pack, which I don't use very often, to take a quick... Wait, did I do that yet? No, I didn't. That's the next thing for me to do. To go visit Rost's grave. Which I didn't realize on the first playthrough, but you can visit Rost's grave anytime you want, and if you've passed a significant point in the story of the game, Aloy will talk to Rost about that, which I find quite emotional. It chokes me up even talking about it. So anyway, let's see. It looks like what do I got? Did I just fight Bellowbacks? Yeah, I'm kind of, rigged up right now for the way that I fight Bellowbacks. I must have done that. Must have been the last thing I did before I stopped playing last time. So, let's get the sharp shot bow back. And let's see, what do we want in the top slot? Really depends what we run into. I would think either the Shadow Tripcaster or the Rope Caster. Anyway, for now I'm going to go visit Rost's grave. So let's do that. Okay. In the meantime, I love this list on Reddit. Oh, I should probably get back to Twitch on the off chance that I'm not talking to myself. Oh, look, I am talking to myself. Okay, that's the way it goes. The first time I tried this, we'll see how it goes. Actually, one of the things that put me off of it is that I'm enough of a hermit that I actually found myself kind of fearing the moment when kind of freaks me out. Okay.
Hi, Rost. Not much has happened since my last visit. The killers from the Proving. They aren't gonna hurt anyone anymore. I tracked them to Devil's Grief. There was a battle, and we won. Varl, he made an impression. Has some other issues, but I like him. Guess I should be going. Got some corrupted machines to kill. Goodbye, Rost. It's heavy. World's going white.
It's interesting that Aloy considers the Revenge of the Nora quest to be not much happening. Wow. Okay, let's get back where I was. Generally, I don't like to use fast travel. I use it, and I did this in my second playthrough, I use it to visit Rost's grave, and my thought is that this is something that Aloy is doing in her head. She isn't actually trekking back to Rost's grave, but every now and then, after something significant has happened, she talks to Rost in her head, and I like to think that I'm simulating that by fast traveling to Rost's grave. So, okay, I think, did I say already? Yeah. So basically, one thing I'm not going to do, although I've been talking a lot now, I guess, and not doing anything. One thing I'm not going to do when I'm streaming is compulsively try and collect all those world data points. Like I said, I already have them. And they're interesting because some of them give you a feel for the world as it existed before the Pharaoh Plague. By the way, this is, like I said in the title, there may be spoilers. Somebody who hasn't played the game or has played it up to where I am right now will not know what I just meant when I said Pharaoh Plague. So if you don't want to hear stuff like that, and you are listening to me without being in chat, which is fine. That's the way I do it. I'm a Twitch lurker. Or if you happen to be listening to this video once when it's available for the 60 days or whatever that is, you know that because this is my third playthrough, I'm going to end up speaking in spoilers. So anyway, these world data points, some of them give you an idea about what the world was like. Some of them also start to drop hints at what's going on as people start to realize there's something incredibly dangerous happening. And there are a few. When I ran around and collected all of those data points, there were two in particular I found which really intrigued me. And I guess, since when I'm doing this, I actually, like on my second playthrough also, I do have a sort of a mixed reaction to the I'm going to talk about spoilers, but I also find myself resisting talking about spoilers too. So for now, I'm just going to say that I found two that I found to be especially intriguing. They may not be. They may just be little bits and pieces of stuff that that the game designers left out there to try and help fill in other things, but I don't think they are. I think at the end of this game, which was a very satisfying ending, they certainly left a lot of threads, a nice, really intriguing threads dangling, and I love just sort of contemplating these dangling threads. I don't want to get too specific on what I think is going on, because it's not up to me. It's up to the writers and the game designers to really turn that into specific story. But I'm intrigued at some of the potential. And these two data points are two data points that I'm especially intrigued by. Okay, let's see. Alright, so if I'm not going to actually fast travel, I need to actually get back to where I was before I visited Rost's grave. Is that what I'm doing? Okay. So this, by the way, is also the problem that I ran into the first time I tried streaming. Because it is kind of fun to talk. I guess there's some, I don't know, ego thing involved. I don't want to go. That's silly to try and come up with armchair psychology explanations. Anyway, it's fun sitting here talking out loud while I'm playing the game. Since I got no friends who really understand what I'm doing for the most part, or who are going to sit in the same room with me while I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. So even if nobody's out there, I kind of like the potential that there might be somebody who at least wants to pay some attention to what I'm doing here. Man, I cannot keep track of my train of thought. Oh yeah, but but what I actually did find frustrating is I didn't actually enjoy the gameplay quite as much. The talking is kind of fun, but the gameplay I thought kind of suffered because I was being distracted, you know? It's that whole don't talk on your cell phone while you're driving thing. It's like don't talk on your cell phone or, you know, to an imaginary audience while you're trying to fight dinosaurs. It's too easy to forget what you're really doing. But I don't want to be silent. So I guess I'll try and compromise between the two. Alright, what am I doing? Let's look at quests. Seeker at the Gate, yes. Ancient Armory, A Daughter's Vengeance. That's not something I'm going to do yet. Errands. Okay, oh, that's the one that I've turned on. Right, let's look at it. Den's fellow braves strayed into the forbidden ruins of Devil's Thirst. As a seeker, Aloy can look for them without breaking or a taboo. Find the missing braves in Devil's Thirst. Okay. Hunting for the Lodge. Yeah, that's not till we get to Meridian. Tallneck's hunting grounds. I did enough hunting to get access to the Hunter's Lodge. That's good enough for now. I really don't enjoy the hunting grounds. To be honest, I don't enjoy the cauldrons either. But I'm planning to do the cauldrons on ultra hard in order to get the overrides. On my second playthrough, I just skipped the cauldrons, didn't worry about overrides, and you know, it was fine not being able to override anything. Ultra hard, I want to have all the tools I can possibly have, just in case. So I'll at least start out doing the cauldrons, and if I find them to be as annoying as I did the first time, then maybe I won't do them all. Corrupted oh, right, that's something I still... maybe I should spend the money on the maps. Okay. I'm going to fast travel one more time. I just made a decision that is really specific to streaming. Because I have the guide also tells me shows me where the metal flowers are, where the bandages are, and where the Banuk icons are. So I didn't feel any need to buy the maps, which are also more expensive in in this New Game Plus Ultra Hard mode combination. I didn't want to spend the shards, but while I'm streaming, I don't want to be constantly stopping to check my book, especially since right now I've got my iPad sitting on top of the book to put it in an easy position for me to look at for the chat, for the Twitch chat, in case, on the off chance somebody actually says something in Twitch chat. So I'm going to fast travel again to a merchant who can sell me okay, I can't fast travel right to the merchant, but I can fast travel here, who can sell me the maps at an outrageous price. Oh boy, I hope those maps don't come with not just shards, but they're going to require some, resource that I haven't been hanging on to. Sure, in other words, I hope I can buy the maps now that I've decided to. Okay. Now, before we do this, I don't think I've done much since, because actually, to be honest, I actually did fast travel to this guy and back because I was so loaded with stuff by the time we finished the Revenge of the Nora that I wanted to open up some oh, there is a little bit here. This is okay, we'll take that. Okay. All right. Blaze, meat, metal burn, chill water. I should be okay. Unload it, buying. Okay, man, look at those prices. 150 shards for one of these maps? Man. Okay, buy. Well, look, I'm down to 46,411 shards. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be able to afford anything. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now we see where it all is. The reason I wanted to do this is because if I now go back to where I was, there is a Vantage, and although I'm not going to pick up the world data points, okay, I've decided not to do that. I want to get the Vantages, I want to get the metal flowers and the cups, and the Banooks. The closest Banook is up here, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm not going to worry about that for quite a while. Okay, alright, let's travel back here. Okay. Then, I think maybe I'll actually start playing the game again. I've also been, with a few exceptions, I've been trying to kill every machine I come across. Oh, I'm trying not to say kill. They're not alive. They're not biological entities. they can't be killed. They can be destroyed. They can be dismantled, but it's not killing. I don't want to anthropomorphize the machines, even though they're pretty anthropomorphic, I guess, to begin with. Ooh, look. But I have been killing a lot of animals. Especially I'm looking, of course, for raccoons, geese, and rats to try and get those skins. Ooh, do I need health? A little itty-bitty bit. Also trying, Wild Ember, I'm also trying to pay attention to which medicinal herbs dole out how much health. Wild Embers dole out the most health. 14%. There we go. Yeah, alright. So, from here, we got a vantage up here. Let's go find that. And kill stuff along the way. What's that? Turkey? Anyway, yeah, I have been killing a lot of these poor biological creatures. Because since I'm going to need so many... Ooh, that's a raccoon, isn't it? Since I'm going to need so many shards, anything I can sell to a merchant, I figure, hey, let's do it. Ooh, I'm not wearing my stealth outfit. Not a skin. Alright, let's change outfits. Nora Silent Hunter. This is my go-to outfit. Because I like stealth. I guess I might as well save again since the fire's right here. Okay. Anyway, this area was loaded with, I don't know if it was specifically this area, but some area right around here. When I was trying to get over to the rallying point for the Revenge of the Nora, for the final battle, I found myself in an area that was loaded with rats. And man, I was killing rats and didn't find a single skin. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, it's another raccoon. It's gone. It blinked out of existence. Oh, this is the one that's up in this building? Oh, but that's it up there, is it? Yes, supply crate. I'm sure for a lot of people I'm telling you things you already know, but just in case. If you're looking around for a vantage, if you get in the area, the Aloy's focus won't specifically show you an advantage, but each vantage has a supply crate next to it. It will show you the supply crate. So that's where the vantage is. That's a fox. Okay, don't look. Alright. Let's see, where's the way into this building? Oh, here we go. And where do we start going up? I'll bet that light has got something to do with it. Yes, okay. Aloy almost climbs by herself, except for those times when she doesn't, and she falls to her death. What? Come on, there we go. Where are we going now? Okay, now, whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Now what? Oh. Okay, I think this is a drop. Okay, this is one of these. Please grab onto something. Yes. Okay. There's the. Is that it? All right. Where do we go from here? Do we have to walk across that? Oh, I guess so. Okay. Oh yeah, this is it. There's the repel point.
Every vantage a story.
Shards. And there it is. There's the metal ring. Oops. Let's do this again.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 6. I was fresh out of rehab when we saw the Metal Lurchers play the Hearts Wayfarers. The Emmett jersey looked pretty funny. I'll feel you're sorry.
On this playthrough, I'm going to, at least in part, play it the way I've observed other people on Twitch playing the game. A way that I actually, for a first playthrough, that I just find frustrating. But, you know, which doesn't mean that they shouldn't play the game they want to play it. Just because I find something frustrating doesn't mean anybody should care. But again, if you didn't happen to know, the every one of these Vantages has that audio snippet, which is really just an introduction to this text, to the message, which is a letter. Every one of these, this person has left a letter to his mother. All 12 of them together tell the story of his relationship with his mother growing up, the difficulties they had, the difficulties a child has with their parent, and the ways in which those things resolve themselves, but without removing all the frustration, from the people you love and that annoy you at the same time. Anyway, I think it's a fascinating story, but I'm not going to stop and read these this time because I've done it twice now. I don't need to do it again. But if you are playing the game and if you want to dig deep into the stories really that this game tells, this is one of them, and I think it's a wonderful story to read, to give you a feel for this person trying to sum up his life in the face of the Pharaoh Plague. I guess to be a little bit non-spoilery, I'm not so far going to say what the Pharaoh Plague is. Anyway, yeah, so this person took 12 of these archival thingies and went to 12 areas that were significant in his life growing up. And at each one wrote a letter to his mother. Okay. Next spot, Metal Flower. So it's raining. Ooh, a rat. Come on, give me a rat skin. No rat skin. But tiny meat. Might be tiny, but I can at least get, I don't know, how much does tiny meat go for? I doubt it goes for much. I do think that there was something, yes, tiny meat goes for a shard. Okay. I think I'm trying to recall if there was something kind of obscure that tiny meat actually could be used for. Oh, this might have been the spot that had all the rats. That's a fox. What's that? That's a turkey, it looks like. No, that's a salmon. So far, I don't think I need to hunt. I mean, I would only hunt for fish, you know, to get some excess meat to sell to merchants. But, ooh, look, that's a rat. And I hear probably a sawtooth tromping around somewhere behind me. Is this going to do the magic thing that animals in this world do, which is that they run underwater? Oh, no meat. No rat meat.
Feel the ground
I
softening
mean,
up.
skins. We got rats. Meat. Okay, where is this? Ooh, there's the metal. Ooh. What the hell? It's right there. Okay, what am I rigged up for? Fire? Fire, okay. Grass. Ooh, but I've gotta move stuff into the right slots. Okay. Where's it going? have been better off staying where I was. The hell? I want to be a little further away from it when it starts burning. You know, just in case. Oh, it's a corrupted one besides. That's right, this is a very corrupted area. Come on. Walk into my trap. Yes.
Ready or not.
Let's let it burn. See what happens. There we go. Okay. No heart. It's all about hearts, man, because of these adept outfits and weapons. And shards. So I did get 14 shards. That's good. Metal flower?
It's beautiful in its way.
Metal flowers also have a code snippet. Sharing tree shade with a butterfly. Friends in a previous life. Someone somewhere has a list of the sources for all of the metal flower code, the literary sources. And I don't remember what they are offhand. The set 1 is Asian. Set 2 might be Arabic. I mean, maybe not exclusively, but a lot of it. And set 3 would be maybe European and American. And it also progresses then. The set 1 are these lovely little, I don't think it's actually haiku, but you know, these lovely little natural moments. Set 3 are fairly extensive. It's fairly extensive verse. Also with references to you know, the supernatural and God, and I think that's pretty interesting that it seems to be following that kind of progression. And set 2 is a kind of, you know, I guess intermediate between those two states of verse. Anyway, and you know, the mystery of metal flowers is not being answered. Maybe there's information in the game that I haven't put together, but they're new. There's I'm pretty, at least more than one reference to metal flowers. Let's just see what. Metal flower of unknown design, possibly used to promote seed germination, includes an embedded code fragment. Trade sets of these flowers mating for value or rewards. There's at least 2 places, as I recall, where somebody mentions that metal flowers are new, that they only started showing up within the last 20 years. Within the last 20 years is a significant time frame in this game. Not by you know, and of course quite significantly Aloy is 18 years old, which means that she was conceived in some form 19 years ago. So 20 years is that's when the I keep forgetting what they call it. That's when the derangement seems to have begun. Something happened 20 years ago that brought about Metal Flowers, derangement of machines, and Aloy. We're going to find out at least some significant answers to that. Not all, but a satisfying number. Okay. What's next? Wait, do we... Okay, this is... We've selected... Yeah, we gotta come down here and rescue... What's his name's buddies? But we got some coffee cups and another metal flower to pick up along the way. Let's go for this one. What do we got around here? A bunny, a fish, a trout, salmon, actually, yeah, it's a salmon. Do salmon need oceans? Because this is Colorado. Spoilers, by the way, if you don't know. Oh! I think I'm gonna... What else we got around here? Well, that's where the stealth outfit pays off. Doing on tall grass? Not very good. And, you know, in keeping with needing shards, I tend to want to fight these guys with my spear, not with arrows. You know, but the best thing is always, of course, to ambush them from tall grass.
I can get out of this.
Sure you can. Ooh, look. Let's do a quick save. Where's some... Is that tall grass? No, there's a lot of fake tall grass around here. Well, here's some tall grass. Alright, let's see what we got. Where is this guy's marching path? Oh, anyway. Yeah, stealth outfit is great, but these guys are also loaded with corruption. So I'm going to put on my anti-corruption outfit. Doesn't protect 100%, but it does mean I don't have to worry quite so compulsively about stepping into corruption when I sneak up and whack these guys with my spear, or if I get into a real fight with them. Hey, did you see though how much quicker they were to notice me without my stealth outfit on? Yeah, come on over here, buddy. Keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. Ooh, they're both here. Well, somebody's going to get it, and then I'm going to have to fight the other one. Yeah, Well, doesn't protect me that good, I guess. Not if you just stand in it. Oh, that's something that that the guide told me about, that the maps don't. It also showed all of the locations of the of the buried ancient stuff. I may have to refer to the book while I'm doing this. Okay, I have to rearrange things a little bit so that my iPad is no longer sitting on top of the book, so I can get access to it. Let's see. Oh, that book is heavy. Okay, I gotta put on my secret book reading glasses. And I gotta move the microphone out of the way so I can get a good look at the book. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to go back and hunt for the ones that I walked past. Oh, stay out of the fire. Quick save while I'm here. Back away so I can stand up, and then I need health again. Okay, these. Oh. Okay, what are these? Corruption glaze root. What do we got? Is that a goose? That's a goose. Ooh, I gotta put on the stealth outfit. Gotta make sure I've got the right arrow ready to go. There it is. Oh, did I get a goose skin? Yes! Back to the fire. I want to make sure I save that goose skin. While I'm doing this, let me check that other list. Let's see if I can find out quick. What do I need the geese skin for? Shards, bulldog hearts, sawtooth hearts, charger hearts. Okay, what do I need? Oh, goose skins. Oh, I need it for the adept rattler. It's probably not high on my list of weapons, but I'm going to want the adept version of. But the rattler is pretty good. I did my first playthrough. I didn't really use the rattler much. I really didn't get it. And at least for one specific use, I really got it when I was watching somebody else play the game, and and I can't think of the name right now. What are the oh well, let me use my handy. No, this isn't going to tell me yet. The stealth, the creatures, the machines that can cloak themselves. I forget what they're called. Anyway, they're really annoying to fight. I found them so. But I was watching somebody play the game, and she had the Shadow Rattler set up to deliver an electrical charge, and those stealth machines are susceptible to electrical attack. And she taught me how to deal with them. Is you shoot the electrically charged rattler at them, and then beat them to pieces with your spear. And especially now, of course, that I've got a spear that delivers an electrical charge besides. Ugh. All right, Hinter Gold. I think these deliver the least amount. 7%? Yes. Hinter Gold again? Yes. But still, health is health. Okay, whenever I find so many medicinal herbs in one spot, I wonder, oh, this is why. This is one of the bandit sort of preamble camps that we had to take out on our way to the big battle for the Revenge of the Nora. Ooh, a rat. Ooh, I got a rat skin. Where's another campfire? Do I have to go back to the last one again? Yes, I will. I don't want to lose my rat skin. I generally don't have Aloy run sprint like that unless she has a real reason to sprint, because I want to play Aloy as a believable character, as believable as somebody can be in a video game. What's this? Something I forgot to collect when I was here last? Yes. Oh, let's stay out of the water if we can. That's why I don't like to fast travel also. Although, the game makes, I think in the description of fast travel, it makes a sort of a concession by saying, well, the fast travel packs just load her up with the food and supplies she needs to get someplace fast. Whatever that means. But, of course, then the game interprets that as, zip and you're there. Ochre Bloom. I'm trying to see if I can remember this stuff correctly. Ochre Bloom, 11% healing.
Keep that for later.
Yes. All right. More. Oh, this is Valley Blush. 8%. Yes. Oh, look, there's one of the. When I did look at the book, I noticed that there were a lot. There were like 4 world data points in this area. I'm not gonna. Okay. Oh, it's a little one. Personal log. I'm so sick of these robot battle holos. How many of these things can you watch before you realize that every single episode is exactly the same? You show up in the battlefield, you watch a bunch of Thrasher bots tear each other up. You choose which corp you're going to root for. Explosion, 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 then it's over. Am I the idiot? Everybody else seems to love this stuff. Okay. There's always... Ooh. Lots of creep. Whoa, wrong button. At least I can say everybody does that. Oh, look, here's a... Alright, let's start marking these guys. So, do I want to do it with stealth outfit or with anti-corruption outfit? Ooh, long grass. Alright, let's see this guy's track. Man. These guys are tough in terms of sneaking up on. There's not a lot of long grass near their patrol routes that I can see. Oh, look, there's another. Is there? Did I just see another? Yes. There's another. World data point here. I have to be honest, I miss Gangdong already. I had a purpose there. I was busy all the time. Nobody here seems to get it. Sandy and Vanessa took me out last week. Welcome home, I guess. And Guy at the bar freaks out when he overhears how I just got back. Acts like I was living underground with mole people or something. Like I should be ashamed. I actually wanted to have a job and work for a living. Ugh. Guess it's reverse cultural shock. Or maybe I should just go back. A lot of people from America, a lot of the new people were apparently moving to China for jobs. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and look at what's over here. Corrupted scrappers. Alright. Man, this place is loaded with machines. Here we're finding some long grass. lot of these are following the same track.
There's a collection building an office.
Okay. Let's see. There's a campfire over here. Did I light that one up? Sure, but let's save. Okay. Let me take a quick look at the book. Alright, I think we found that stash of ancient stuff. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Oh wait, we didn't get the cup yet. How are we doing on health? We're loaded. We're full up. You know, marking the spot isn't absolutely precise. Oh, that's probably it, right? Ancient debris. That's what it's called. And a cup. All right. Okay. I say, let's get this cup, and then we'll double back for the, or how is this? Yeah, we'll double back for the metal flower then. Oh look, I'm over halfway to my second 100,000 ghost level points. More machines. We got scrappers, a watcher, a scrapper, and a scrapper. What about animals? What's that? That's a dead watcher. Not dead! Destroyed. Decommissioned. I mean, okay, we do talk about machines being dead. But especially in this world, I don't know. I like to try and remember to make that distinction between how we describe something that's alive and how we describe something that's a contrived mechanism. we could just try. Man, what a bad shot that was.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna retreat. There we go. Yes. Oh, man, I'm shooting shards like I don't have to worry about spending them. Probably at least remember to take some antidote, huh? Valley Blush.
I'll find a use for you.
Valley Blush, 8%. Freeze drying, right? I got enough. I found myself on my first playthrough really short of freeze rhyme at some point and got really compulsive about collecting it, and I gotta try and remember to not constantly driven by that compulsion. Is it in here? I wonder? Nope, I don't think so. How do I get out of here again? Oh, come on. Where is it? Alright, well, this says it's... At least the tag got placed over here. Is that a goose? Turkey. Oh, where is it? Well, depending on how accurate that cup is, should be just a couple of steps east where I am, right? In there? Is it in there? Oh, come on. That's a raccoon. Oh, there's a data point here too. No raccoon skin. Okay, where was that data point? There it is. Oh, let's get back. What? Nobody's in chat. She's the one. Hey, Future Greg, it's me, Greg. Prediction. Allison is the one. I know it's... Oh... There's no dates attached to these, darn it. I know it's just one date, but it's her. We went to the Transportation History exhibit at the Phrase. We got to drive a car, like actually drive one of the old ones with the wheel and the foot things. It was terrifying. When I took this turn too fast, Allison's hand shot over to mine and clamped on it. The awkward distance was shattered. She looked at me, and I could see in her face that she felt exactly the same. Mark my words, Allison and Greg forever. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Okay. Where's the cup?
So much for being careful.
Okay. South. Man, everything points to it being in this building. Wild Ember. Those are the good ones, or the best ones anyway. Like everything points to it being in this side of the building. Is it up a little? West. Is it up there? Come on, I found all these cups the first time. And the tag when I tag something, it usually, accurately points vertically where it should be too. Let's tag this sucker again. Where it says it's down. Says it's down there. Is there a basement? Get in here because of all those vines. Oh, you can. Just coming back here again. This is so frustrating. Okay. Gotta go to the book. And I hope, well, I should go to the map so I don't get attacked. Okay, let's see. Alright. Is it going to tell me? Okay. The cups. Vessel can be found Pi Ancient B in a ruined garage due south of the gas station, the northwest corner of Devil's Grief. This vessel in a pile of ancient debris on the side of the road leading east toward the ruined gas station. This vessel can be found in a pile of ancient debris beside the road at the southwest corner of the ruined building where Eclipse Camp 1 is located during Revenge of the Nora. Alright, let me see. Let me take a look at the cups that I've got. Okay. Okay, set 2. Wait, alright. Set 2 vessel 1, I've got that. Set 2 vessel 2, I've got that. Alright, this is the one that I'm looking for. This vessel can be found in a pile of ancient debris in a ruined garage due south of the gas station at the southwestern corner of Devil's Grief. I don't know what they're talking about. In a garage. Let's go back to the map. Which one am I looking for? Okay. According to the book, alright, according to the book, this one should be kind of more like well, not there, but on the way to there. There it is. There it is. This is the garage. Okay. Metal flower. Wait. Let's go. Is it showing up on here yet? Let's see, that's going to be just a little bit south of west. Okay, This is the Wild Ember? Yes, 14 health thingies, medicinal thingies. There it is. Uh-oh. What was that? Grazer? I actually got all the Grazer raccoon. I've got all the Grazer hearts that I need. No heart, I mean skin. But I got some meat to sell. Somebody's making noise over here. Those look like foxes? Yep. Looks like a turkey. Turkey. Okay, what are we looking for? We're looking for this flower. Wild Ember, 14% health. Yes. Oh, sorry, piggy. Ooh. Okay, let's see. We got these and we got these. Let's make sure we're loaded. Pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to me.
You're not going to be the one to stop me.
Nope.
helpful.
You betcha it is. Ooh. Heart. I don't want to die. Boy, that guy's got a complicated patrol path. I do have the right one marked, don't I? Seems to be. Man, I don't know.
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
That was a bad move.
I get the upper hand.
Okay. Did I just score 2 hearts? No. Luminous braiding, though. I need that. Anyway, what's this? Boar bone. I don't think I need it, but I can sell it. Let's pick this one up. Okay. Alright, where's the flower? I got turned around now. Here it is.
The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
The old ones did not leave these. They're summer grasses, all that remains of soldiers' dreams. Wow. Wow. All that remains of soldiers' dreams. That's, in the context of this story, that's heartrending and profound. Okay. Where was it? I saw a campfire. Yeah, right here. Just we should get rid of that. Mark. Oops, north. So, that's it up there. I see it. Okay, we can use some more medicinal herbs or herbs. Yeah, excuse me. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to do a manual save here. And sign off. At least I think this one's pretty good. I better make sure I sign off, and I better be, I'll be curious when I come back. Is that guy going to be there? That machine going to be there? Oh, do I have to, wait. I have to, whoops. Oh, I have to stop broadcasting. Okay.